Hey folks, we're back with our newly published keto-friendly low-carb cookbook, Smokey and Giraffe's Low-Carb Kitchen Recipes. And we have a favorite for today, a spooktacular recipe. It's Giraffe's creamy deviled eggs on page 9 of our cookbook. Let's head over to the kitchen to get started. All right, we are back in our kitchen. So the recipe calls for 12 eggs, but of course I put in 14. There's always 1 or 2 eggs that won't peel properly. I end up throwing it away. So I have water filled up just above the eggs so when they boil they don't bounce against each other and crack. And then of course we'll cover. We'll turn on the stove on high just until they start boiling. And once they start boiling, we are going to turn them down to a simmer for about 30-35 minutes. And we'll be right back. All right, so here we are at a boil. So we'll go ahead and we'll lower the temperature down to a simmer, or maybe about two or 3. Our oven or our stove doesn't heat that well. So we'll do that. We'll cover, and then we'll set it for 30 minutes. And that should make a perfect egg, and we'll be right back. All right, so we're back here. We've just boiled our eggs, and now we're going to cool them off. So I dumped out the water, and we're filling up the pot with cold water, and we're going to just let it run for about 5 minutes until the eggs cool off. Now since our eggs are finished cooling, we'll start to peel them. So Mom always taught me that when you peel an egg, first you hit it against the side of the sink, and then you just crunch it just a little bit, and they're easier to peel that way. And if you continue peeling while you're running the egg under cold water, it also helps a little easier. Well, we were very lucky with our eggs. We actually had 13 eggs that we can work with. Only one of them kind of fell apart, so we threw it away. So we take the eggs, then we slice it in half, put the yolk into a bowl, and then we'll just continue doing that until we have all of our eggs chopped up. All right, so now we've mashed all of our egg yolks with a fork, and now we'll add the other ingredients. We will add a little bit of pepper, it's about 1/4 teaspoon. From there, 2 teaspoons of dry mustard. We'll add 2 teaspoons of sugar-free relish. We like ours a little sweeter than usual. 2 teaspoons of vinegar. And last but not least, we'll add in our mayonnaise. It's about 1/2 cup. We'll stir that and we'll get ready to place into our piping bag, or we use a Ziploc bag. Now as you can see, I've just placed all of the egg yolk mixture into a little Ziploc bag. And then of course I'll just snip off just the end with the scissors, and that's going to be my piping bag. And now we'll just pipe our egg yolk mixture into our eggs, one at a time. It's so much easier than having to try to put it in there with a little bit of with a spoon. So we'll just do that little by little. And finally, we'll sprinkle a little bit of paprika over each one of our eggs to give it a little smoky flavor. Not too much, but just a little sprinkle. Give it a little bit of color too. And we have placed our paprika all over our eggs, and because it's Halloween, we added some olives as eyes to make our spooktacular cream deviled eggs. For this recipe and more, come visit us on Amazon.com, and we also have a Kindle version. Thanks for watching, and happy Halloween-y.